What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Numeraire. Now, Numeraire is a crypto that has real potential to get back to its previous all-time highs. If you're interested in a good investment that's medium risk, this is going to be one for you because the premise is exceptionally unique, combined with the creators of it, which is in and of itself is really unique. This is a fascinating one, so I want to get into this. Before I do, I update the spreadsheet. Now, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I released videos about them and you were still holding that crypto, you'd be in the profit for around 11.5K. However, if you'd have cashed out of those coins at the top of the market, you would have been in profit for 123 grand. The difference between a bull cycle and a bear cycle, right? Earlier today announced, obviously, because we broke 20,000 subscribers, which is just an unbelievable moment for us. We're offering membership to the Numeraire Crypto. You can get 7 days of access for just $1. And this is a 20,000. This is, a thank you to breaking through 20,000 subscribers. And anyone that's watching this video, there are a lot of channels in crypto that have over 20,000 subscribers, and they put in a ton of effort into their thumbnails and production value. I don't do that. I only started thumbnails about 3 months ago, and then the shittest ones on YouTube, and I'll accept that. But yeah, as a thank you. So if you want it, you get 7 days of access. You'll see everything I'm doing over the 7 days, the coins that I hold, the coins that I'll be buying if I'm buying into any, the coins that I buy into, the coins that I'm looking at. If you want to see the coins I believe will do the 40x's, 50x's, 100x's, then go to the site, see the stories. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't join. But keep watching the videos because we try and release as many as we can, as often as we can. So Numeraire. Numeraire, proper interesting one, guys. So Numeraire is effectively about data, big data, effectively. It's backed by Coin Fund Portfolio, USV Portfolio, Placeholder Ventures Portfolio, and Paradigm Portfolio. Now, a little over half of the coins are out. Its previous high was around $100, pretty much when it launched. It reached back up to about $91 in summer. And then it did capitulate somewhat throughout the November, so it didn't actually have that sort of second real run that everything had around November, December. But Numeraire is a really interesting premise. So if you've not looked at it, so it's the hardest data science tournament on the planet, and it is hard because those that lose the tournament lose their Numeraire. They lose their tokens. So you've really got to be confident in what you're presenting it within the tournament, because otherwise you lose everything. So really interesting premise, right? So they've got staked models which control the Numeraire hedge fund. There's 4,791 of them. The Numeraire that are being staked right now is 829,000. The return over the past 3 months has been about 14% on the Numeraire that's been staked. So the premise of this is effectively to apply machine learning to predict the stock market. So you build a model using the example Python and R scripts, and you can clone example scripts, and then you can start editing them as you wish. You submit your predictions to control the capital of this Numeraire hedge fund, and you build reputation to claim your place on the leaderboard. So as you perform better and better and better, you obviously you attain higher results in terms of your place on the leaderboard. You can stake on your model to earn cryptocurrency. So far, there's been 46.4 million paid out to data scientists, and that's it. This is where data scientists go. Data scientists go to test their models, to test their thesis, and then from there, if they're successful, then they're going to get a big payout, and if they're not, tough luck. Very, very intriguing premise. And you can see the leaderboard on the tournament when you go onto the site. And if we just show, so as an example, Nomi 3 currently is top ranked. So over the past year has achieved 97.4%, which is pretty damn good if you predict in the stock markets. And you can go through and you can just start taking a look. So as an example, Nomi 3. So the correlation between this model's predictions and the true targets aren't too bad. You know, they're not the best, but we've got some decent correlations across the sort of across the past year or across the rounds. The correlation isn't bang on, but it's not too bad. And this is the sort of intrigue of this whole thing. And you can see that they've been paid out for the Numeraire, and you can see what each model is effectively staking. But you can organize by weighted average correlation over the past 20 rounds. So as we can see that currently this Doge, excuse me, Doge 1 is the highest in terms of correlation. There's been multiple points where it's been pretty damn good. And obviously the stronger the correlation, the better the model is actually predicting the outcome of the stock markets. That's sort of what you want, is effectively the strongest correlation possible. But obviously they've not staked anything yet. But I suppose this is it. If you're not prepared to stake, you can play around with it, sort of adapt your model. And when you start making your model work, then you can start staking and participating. But this is if you are a data scientist, if you know data scientists, this is one to really examine, because you know again, the whole premise is based in and around identifying the best predictive model for stocks. And if you can do that, holy crap, you just solve the stock market, and then the profit margin for that will be enormous. So I really like it as an idea and as a concept. Very, very unique. The question, I suppose, would be, what does do we see people flock to this? Now, arguably, we probably would, particularly if people are predicting with accuracy, and we're starting to see more and more people utilizing it. That's the big thing. Like, over the course of this bear cycle, you would want to see a number of different people. You want to see continuous usage of Numeraire. And if the usage is growing and people are starting to be more successful within the tournaments itself, there's something exciting there. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep sneezing. And the Numeraire excuse me again. And the Numeraire token is what fuels the ecosystem. But they've got forums as well, so you can actually start talking within the Numeraire forum and start actually gaining an understanding of what people are doing, why they're doing it, based on, you know, why they're creating their models and what's that based upon, and just overall discussions about, you know, not just Numeraire and where it's going, but the overall crypto space. And I like this as a overall project. I do believe this has got a strong chance of reaching its previous highs. I would argue that $91 or even $100 should be achieved. Effectively, that's a 5x. So that would only be about $500 million market cap. Particularly as the project is used more and more and more. The team are damn good as well. You know, we've got the founding member has been taken into Forbes 30 under 30. We've also got obviously huge backers of this token. Overall, 54% out. So token distribution model isn't too bad at all. So I do believe that over the course of time, this is going to be You know, we're not going to see huge market dumps on this. So I still think the price may capitulate a bit more during this bear cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it down to $10 once again. And if we do, I think that's a decent investment because, honestly, back to previous highs, and you're still only looking at $500 million market cap based on current circulating supply. If you get up to the max supply, even then, it would be $1 billion, which, when you think about the next bull cycle and Ethereum hitting 10K, 20K, Bitcoin potentially hitting 100K, you know, there's going to be 100 plus cryptos, more than 100 comfortably, that will have $1 billion on the market cap, and Numeraire could be one of them. But interesting premise. What do you guys think about this? Because it's such a unique premise. I love the idea of like effectively a tournament for data scientists to test their models. Because any of them have success. Holy crap, you've got someone that solved the stock market. It could be massive, you know, especially if you get 2 or 3 people that just nail their coding and nail the correlations. Could be huge. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel as well. And guys, if you want to see what I'm holding, then come check out Copy My Crypto. Like I said, we've got because we broke 20,000 subscribers, we've got the $1 offer, so you can come on the site, have access for 7 days for just $1, and you can see everything I'm doing, everything I buy, everything I own, and also, you know, I talk about the coins that I'm planning on putting in putting in orders for when they hit certain target points. So if you want to see what those coins are, you get 7 days access for $1. Like I said, this is a big thank you to everyone that supported the channel. Finally broke 20K subscribers. I'm absolutely buzzing. So come check out the site, go see the stories, and if it resonates with you, join me. If it doesn't, don't. And have a lovely day, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.